women who, you know, wear short skirts that get harassed in the street, and the blame that goes back on women. But even women like us, Muslim women who dress modestly, and the kind of comments that even those women get, like, oh, I wonder what's under there, or but I want a world where my daughters can walk on any street and not feel like they can be harassed. I want my daughters to feel safe in any street that they walk on, wherever they are.
I'm just here to ask you all if you can please tell your brothers, your cousins, your sons, your father, your friends, and those guys who stand in the corner to please stop harassing me. I mean, I would stop crying myself to sleep at night because I feel incomplete for not having boobs or a big butt or whatever else it is that takes for them men out there to leave me alone. Now, if they only knew that I don't give a crap about them, that I will never lose sleep again overnight, that I will never give them the time of day, waste my breath, or even risk hurting my neck to turn and stop to listen to them. I want to be respected. I need to be respected. Women deserve to be respected.
Yes. Woo!
You do it because you deserve to wear your new outfit without being told that by some dude that he wants to bleep you in your bleep. We're partnering with Speaker Quinn and Councilmember Ferreras and Councilmember Lander to connect our free iPhone and Android apps to 311, which would make New York City the first city in the world to track street harassment.
So some of the psychological effects of street harassment include anxiety. And if someone is already prone to anxiety, it can be a really strong trigger.
I cannot remember the last time I walked out of my house and returned home that night without being sexually harassed at some point during the day. Be it the slimy grin with the threatening eyes, or the erection digging into my back on the packed train. The subway is where I experienced the worst. My phone does not work, I cannot quickly move away or off the train. I am completely alone. But this should not mean that I have to be completely vulnerable. The time
this is a reality that I'm fed up with. I've had enough of the rude, sexually explicit comments, of being followed down the street, of feeling embarrassed, uncomfortable, and unsafe in a city I call my home. I'm sick and tired of a world where I have to try and explain to my little sister Hannah how to deal with an older man trying to touch her on the subway.
There's one guy that works in the building that's on my way to a train station. And it just, you know, it started from very innocent and simple, hey, hello, morning, beautiful, how are you? To, I love your toenails, you smell delicious, you look yummy, Thanksgiving turkey, like he would say, oh my God, I can't wait to eat you, you name it, he said it. And I was rushing home from school, feeling tired, and just like any other days, he jumped out of the building and said, oh, you look so hot today. And then I don't know where this came from, but I just became one of the mob wives on TV, and I gained this power and strength. And I turned back and I said, excuse me, every time you talk to me in the street, you make me feel very uncomfortable. And then he goes, started looking at us and had all eyes on us. And then he was so embarrassed, and all of a sudden this loud and tall, 6'4", 240-pound guy became so shy he could barely form a sentence. All of a sudden he said, oh, I just tried to give you a compliment. It's what are you talking about? I never try to be mean. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So he was very embarrassed that everybody was looking at him. And I had a total on stage effect going on with everyone watching us, and I said, you know what, first of all, I never once thought that those were compliments, and second of all, I do not need compliments from you. So